in my opinion, a lot of women here say they're single because they're not married.
Actually, legally, technically, you are single. If you're not married, then you are single. Legally. We have to start saying, are you in a relationship of any kind? Do we have to like ask the specific question? Have you ever given birth to any children? Instead of saying, have you ever given birth to find out if they really have children? Right. I mean, you have to ask very specific. I mean, come on. Are you? Don't be serious, man.
A lot of people here like try to divert their.
You mean they lie?
They lie.
Okay. Thank you. What is up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to Richie Rich Abroad. I'm your host, Richie Rich.
And this is Cheng.
So you met her online. She's sweet. She's sexy. She says she's single and no kids.
You're falling fast. And then boom, a Facebook tag from her 7-year-old calling her mommy.
Today we're asking a question that a lot of other cats have asked too. Why do so many Filipinas lie about being single and about having children?
And let's be clear, not all Filipinas lie, but the ones who do have reasons. And today we're going to explore both sides of this tricky topic.
Anyway, reasons.
But before we discuss these reasons, don't forget to hit the like, to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get updated on our latest videos.
And stay to the end of the video because you know we got a lot of outtakes and bloopers that'll keep you rolling to the end.
Yes, and leave your comments below because we love reading them and we always respond.
Love to respond. All right, Ching, kick the intro. Let's get into this video. Still nothing new.
Nothing new. Same old me.
Rolling by trike. Here we go.
Now let's start with the hard truth. A lot of Filipinas are in survival mode.
Yeah, she's supporting 2 kids, a sick parent, and living in a province without a job.
It's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
So you know she sees a foreign man as her one shot to a better life.
That's right. And also when she puts on her profile on a dating site, she puts on, you know, the ideal young, single, childless, even if it's not true.
And she put on them pictures what she looked like before she had all them babies.
Yeah. Of course, you're going to put a picture that's appealing.
But that ain't what you look like. That's what you used to look like.
What you're used to look like. Yeah, that's...
How about I put a picture of me up when I was in college? Yeah, I mean, for real. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That ain't what you look like.
Yeah, but you know, oftentimes they put a picture so that a man or a foreign guy would click on it, and then that will start it. Because basically, she's on survival mode. She needs someone to support her, you know?
Am I crazy, or is that not starting out the relationship with a lie?
It is. But we're just stating facts. It's the truth. It happens here.
I know it's about survival, but it ain't right.
It's not.
It
Definitely.
is more about seduction than survival.
Yeah, especially when you put on a picture of you on a racy picture, lingerie.
Yeah. So what are you gonna tell me? She's afraid of being judged or rejected?
Yes, because a lot of foreign men would say that, you know, I won't date a woman with kids. I won't date a single mom.
Then don't have kids.
Yeah, and that's the end of the story for a lot of single moms.
That's the qualifications. That's his preferences. If you want to meet his preferences, don't have kids. Don't be a single mom. That's simple.
Yes.
If your preferences are a dude who's 6'1", I don't qualify.
Exactly.
It's just that simple. So what do you think happens next? She hides the kids to get her foot in the door.
Yeah, and I think some think that, you know, I will make him fall in love to me first, and then I'll tell him later.
No, it's not cool.
It's not cool at all. No. Because you're starting the relationship with a lie.
With a whole bunch of lies. This is what I used to look like 7 years ago before I had 3 kids. I'm telling you, I don't have kids. And on top of that, I'm telling you I'm single, but I'm still in a relationship with the baby's daddy, with the baby daddies.
Daddies, plural.
In my opinion, I don't think it's fair.
It is unfair, to be honest. I would agree with you. It is unfair.
Let me ask you a question. How would you feel if we was on a dating profile and I said I'm 6'2", but I'm 5'2"?
I would be disappointed.
Yeah, hell yeah, you would be disappointed, right? Just like, how would you feel if I said, if I sent you a picture of me when I was in college, right? And I'm I'm cut up and I'm sliced up, got abs of steel, and I'm looking all fat and sloppy.
Of course, I'll be disappointed. Right?
Yeah, come on, man. It's not cool. No matter how you slice it, I don't care what the reason is. It's not cool.
It's not cool at all. I don't understand why some women would do that on a dating profile, like specifically put some lies, just to deceive or just to get attention from men, because they know from jump that they will be filtered out from the dating.
Then you're filtered out.
Yeah, you're filtered out.
Then you're filtered out.
I mean, if you're like, for example, when I was in the dating site, I specifically put I am a widow with 2 kids. So if you're interested in me, then you're interested in me.
And if you're not, you're just not. Yeah. If you don't meet his preferences, you don't meet his preferences. It's just that simple. And if you don't like it, I mean, literally, the decisions you make a lot of times will affect you for the rest of your life. And this is a great example.
A lot of times, some Filipinas think that their kids is their responsibility alone.
It is.
It is.
It is their
like they don't
alone.
want.
What do you mean they think it? It is. It's not my responsibility.
Yeah, that's why they keep it a secret, because once they meet a foreign guy, they don't want the foreign guy to feel obligated that, I should be helping you with your kids and all that. So
yeah, but it's short-sighted. So what happens when the foreign guy says, okay, I'm in, I'm all in, come on with me to America, right? And then she says, wait a minute. Do you think she's gonna leave her kids alone in the Philippines for the rest of her life?
And then petition them later?
Yeah, right. Secretly or something? It's all a lie. That's the whole problem. It's gonna keep going. And at some point, it's going to unravel and it's not going to be good.
Yeah, it's like a ticking bomb when you start that.
That's exactly what it is.
It's a ticking bomb.
Okay, so let's talk about the online dating. Because it's not even love. It's like, it's marketing.
Yes, right? It is. It's like you're promoting yourself you're selling yourself to men out there. So, of course, if you're selling yourself, if you're a product, you're going to put your best foot forward. So what's the product? Again, young, single, childless, open for relocating.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, sounds appealing.
Yeah, sounds real good to me.
It's just a few words that you're going to type into your profile, and then boom, automatically you'll get a lot of responses from foreign men.
And then you start the lying.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So essentially, it's a sales pitch,
yes,
right?
Yes, it is.
So instead of that, if she puts 2 kids, separated, jobless, ain't nobody coming, right? nobody's... Yeah, swipe left. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
in the store. Over. Yeah.
So basically, she's packaging herself to what foreigners want to buy. So in other words, she's just packing herself into a lie.
Are you endorsing this?
No, I'm not endorsing it at all. I'm just stating the fact that it happens here a lot in the Philippines, and I'm no advocate of lying. If you really want to be desired by that person, you want to be desired for,
put your best foot forward. Yeah,
because of your character, and you put your details in there. Be honest about it.
If you got 2 babies, then you got 2 babies.
Yes, don't be ashamed.
Why would you lie about your kids?
I don't understand it either. Why would you hide your kids, especially if you're ashamed that they come from
kids.
You got kids from different
daddies, right?
Yeah.
If you're talking about getting together with somebody and having a long-term relationship, committed relationship, how are you going to lie? How are you going to lie about it? That's my whole problem. Is like, it's going to come apart. So what she thinks, she's going to whip the coochie on him and he's just going to forgive everything in the future? It ain't going to happen. So, so the line between her profile and what's real is, you could say it's blurry, but it's not even blurry.
There's a thin line.
It's not a thin. I don't even think it's a thin line. I think it's just bullshit. Here's my question. In the end, what's your end game? What's he gonna do? Get out on one knee to propose to you, and then what? Right? If you're separated, then what's he supposed to do? He can't marry you. I think some of the thinking is very short-sighted.
In my opinion, a lot of women here say they're single because they're not married. but it doesn't specify that they have kids. They're not married, so automatically that would qualify. Yeah, I mean, that's their thinking. I'm not married, so that would categorize me as single, but I have children.
Actually, legally, technically, you are single. If you're not married, then you are single legally. But so what do we have to do now as dudes? We have to start saying, are you in a relationship of any kind? Do we have to like ask the specific question? Have you ever given birth to any children?
Yes.
Instead of have you ever given birth to find out if they really have children? Right. I mean, you have to ask very specific. I mean, come on. Are you? Don't be serious, man.
Yeah, a lot of times a lot of people here like try to divert their.
You mean they lie?
They lie.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
And to add to that, I think some women are just keeping their options open. No, some women or some Filipinas lie about being single because they're not just talking to one guy. They're talking to multiple guys at the same time.
You know, if there was ever a reason that I could understand somebody kind of not telling the whole truth, that would be the reason. As a dude, I mean, I live here, but I can understand why a dude who's traveling here might not tell the whole truth about where he's going or who he's doing X, Y, or Z with. I'm not condoning. I'm just saying, I understand. Is all I'm saying. But I mean, but are you really going to lie about your children or your marital status or your relationship status? I mean, that's, I don't know. To me, that's different.
Yeah,
it's just different.
I agree with you. I think that's next level deceit or. Because that's something that you need to be honest about, especially if you're forming a relationship with a partner.
Definitely. On the dating apps or profiles or whatever, it's a numbers game. Some of these women are like talking to 5, 10 dudes at a time. And sometimes they can't even keep the story straight. They forgot who they told what to. And so they just slip up and get caught up.
So do you think that it can be considered, a woman lying to you can be considered catfishing? Like, lying about my kids, but I'm not lying about my face or my profile on the dating app. But I'm just lying about, you know, being single, having kids. Is it considered emotional catfishing, something like that?
I don't know all of that. I just know it's not true. Let us know what you guys think. Is it catfishing? If she don't tell you she has kids, is that considered catfishing? I don't know if it's catfishing, but I just know she's not telling me the truth. If she tells you she's not single and she's actually separated but married, is that catfishing? I don't really know. All I know is if I do know those things, I'm not messing with her. I'm next number, next in line, please. Right? So that's what I know, and that's what she knows, and that's why she's lying.
So that was a f***ing lie.
And you know, one guy wants a virgin, the other guy wants a single mom, the other one come here to the Philippines to get a bar girl. So
bar girl? Yeah, I mean, it happens, yeah. So look, she tells them what they want to hear.
And let's keep it real. Some men do the same thing.
They do. And that we just did a video on that, like, 2 weeks ago or something like that? The men who come here and tell a whole bunch of stories. I don't condone that either. I mean, come here and be who you are. Be who you are. Be what you are. Represent your true self and put your best foot forward. That's it.
Yeah.
So what? So you feel like it's about social pressure?
Yeah, I think so. Because here in the Philippines, you know, Filipino culture still puts a high pressure on Filipinas being this Maria Clara. When you say Maria Clara, you know, the shy, the virgin.
I don't know. The whole thing is social pressure. I have to appear this way. I have to appear pure. Why don't you just, I don't know, be pure? I mean, look, even if she's had a rough past, we all have. Everybody's got a story. Everybody has something going on in their life. Whose life is easy. Even if she's had a rough past, look, your past is what it is. Learn from the past and move on.
Yeah, I think maybe one of the reasons is that she's thinking that if I present myself like this, it will make me look like a wife material, which a lot of foreign men would want.
But you ain't wife material.
Yeah.
You don't think a quality man is gonna pick up on that really quick?
Oh, he's definitely going to find out soon, because a high value man or a quality man would ask direct questions and, you know, would observe what she says is in sync with what she's doing.
And you're gonna end up losing your shot at the title. Boom, done, gone. The bottom line is lies are like time bombs. They're gonna go off. They're gonna go off now. They're gonna go off later, but they're going to go off. And when they do, it's gonna leave absolute devastation in its path. So the mom with children and then the separated but married thing, the secrets they keep are all just like. So the whole premise is like she said, "Oh well, once he meets me, he'll see that I'm worth it. He'll fall in love with me, or I'll whip these goods on him, right? And he'll fall in love with me, and it won't matter. He'll just love me so much, it won't matter. He won't care." Right?
Yeah, because a lot of women would think that he will overlook everything, overlook my past because this is who I am. I can take good care of him, and he'll overlook all the lies, and eventually I'll tell him, but not now.
I don't understand the whole thought process. Yeah, where you see this actually working out, where they see this working out. I don't get it.
I think that when a guy falls deep in love with that woman, and then the woman will try to reveal, to be honest, this is my son, this is my daughter, this is not my niece or nephew. But it's too late for the guy. It's too late for the guy to go out.
The moment that happens, though, you don't, no matter how he responds, favorably, positively, negatively, you don't think there's going to be a million thoughts going on in his mind.
Of course, for
if she lied to me about this, what else is she lying about? She's got to have lied to me about some other stuff. She has to have. These are huge things. So you really think he's going to figure, oh, she told me the truth about everything else? No, absolutely not.
You will have doubts.
You're going to doubt everything she said from that minute. You're going to start going back in time and thinking about stuff she said and did. You're going to doubt. Yeah, you're going to start doubting everything. It's done. Everything unravels from that point forward. It may not come apart in that moment, but everything's going to unravel, and eventually it's going to fall apart.
I think it's strategic for most Filipinos, but also dishonest. But when the trust is gone, the relationship will be gone as well.
It's gone.
And one of the biggest reasons why a lot of Filipinas lie is they carry deep emotional scars.
Everybody got emotional scars.
Yeah, we all have past. We all have trauma.
That's like an asshole. Everybody got one. So you're telling me abusive exes, abandonment, or self-esteem issues are the reason that these women start lying and start not telling the truth about their kids or not being married?
Yeah, I think so. And a lot of times they want to portray a picture that they reinvent themselves.
But it's not the picture. That's not the real picture.
Yeah, but they are trying to reinvent themselves to be like I'm worthy to be loved. I am this new untouched version of, a Filipina that you want to be your wife.
You know what Slick Rick called it? Low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, low-hanging fruit.
She belongs to the streets.
I think that's the term that you use for women like this. This is the low-hanging fruit. And here's the sad thing for me is that a lot of these women are good-looking women.
Yeah.
They're good-looking women, and that otherwise a lot of guys would be so happy to put on their arm, but they have trauma, drama, whatever you want to call it. And they're not wife material. They're just not wife material. They're perpetrating, they're trying to pose like they are, but they're not.
It's a trap.
And they're going to get found out. If you're with a legit man, if you're with a quality man, he is going to quickly find out that man has been around, he's done things, he's been places, he has a lot of experience, and he's going to quickly figure out that you're not who you say you are, and he's going to be gone and out the door, calling the next number in line.
But here's the thing, if your relationship is built on fiction or built in a lie, how can you build a future with that person?
You can't build a future with that person. You can't. There's no future.
So you're like painting a Disney, you're living in a Disney fantasy.
That's all it is. And it's a short-term fantasy because it's all going to fall apart. I mean, eventually it's going to fall apart. Though. It's not a question of if, the question is when.
Yeah, and also in a relationship, you should feel safe and comfortable being with that.
She'll never feel safe. She'll never, because she's always scared that the lie is going to fall apart.
Yeah.
She's always scared she's always scared the lies are going to fall apart.
She's always on her toes. Now,
always,
I will not say this because
she always find out. And you got to keep lying. You got to keep lying to cover up the last lie and the other lie and the other lie and the other lie. And you got to get you might even have to get other people to lie for you to help you out. So,
oh man, that sucks.
So final thoughts. Why do some Filipinos lie about being single or about being childless?
I think a lot of Filipinas lie because of fear of rejection.
Okay.
I think another reason is that for survival and maybe pain. They're trying to hide the pain, and maybe they want the foreign guy to be like what do you call that? A rebound guy. Something like that.
Look, here's what I'll say. If I got to lie to survive, I'm lying. I'm lying. So I guess I could kind of relate to the women who feel like they're in survival mode and this is just what they got to do to make it. If I'm trying to be objective, if I'm in survival mode, I'm struggling, I ain't got food on the table, I've barely got a place to live, can't keep the lights on, and I see this woman who has money and she loves me and she's all into me, and I got to lie to keep her, at least for a while, I would take a shot at it, I guess. So I can understand all of that. But at the same time, you have to understand it's gonna unravel. It's gonna unravel.
Will come out.
Yeah, it's gonna come out, and I don't know. So is it okay? No, it's not okay. Is it understandable? When I'm being objective, it's somewhat understandable.
So if you're dating a Filipina, don't just ask if she's single.
You got to ask a whole bunch of questions.
And remember, real love starts where the lies stop.
Comment below, especially if you've been here to the Philippines or dated somebody here. Have you ever been lied to? What'd she lie about? Did it hurt? And how did it turn out? And the flip side of this, have you ever lied to protect yourself? What'd you lie about and how'd that turn out? All right, guys, before we wrap up, if you enjoyed this video and you want to go a little bit deeper with us, there's one thing you can do right now.
Click that join button and become a member of our YouTube family.
We got some exclusive perks for our members, including early access to our videos, behind the scenes footage, members only live streams, and some stuff we talk about that we just can't even mention in public.
Yes, the spicy stuff.
And if you're already a member, thank you so much. Seriously, you're helping us to grow a whole bunch, and we really appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. So if you believe in real talk and a little bit of crazy fun, hit that join button and we'll see you on the inside.
And don't forget, YouTube always reminds you that the best way to support our channel and help us grow is to watch another one of our videos right after this one.
You're falling fast, but then, boom, a Facebook tag.
That's the boom.
Boom! Okay, one more. But before we dive into these reasons, don't dive. Okay. Don't forget to hit the like, to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get updated on our latest videos.
And stay to the end of the video.
You're so handsome.
Thank you.
I have this thing that if you're not 15 minutes early, you're late. So you notice that I always arrive on time now. 15 minutes early.
Yeah. When did you get that thing?
Huh?
When did that start?
Just recently.
Yeah,
2 years
exactly.
ago.
2 years ago. Right about the same time you met me, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta pick my nose. I was like itchy. Like I had a cockroach in my nose.
And remember, real life.
If you like this video, we got a whole bunch of other videos that are just as good, if not better. So check those out too. In the meantime, I'm Richie Rich for Richie Rich Abroad.
And this is Chang.
Deuces.
We're out.